Hello everyone, this is our exciting final week of this course, of this class, and we're going to be talking about managing and monitoring a Windows Server 2008 network. This lesson is actually a recapitulation of many of the tools that we have seen so far during the semester. We're going to find the Microsoft Management Console, the Server Manager, the Performance Monitor, Baseline, even the annoying services update that Windows 2008 have to offer. But actually, it's going to be good for us to have this review, this kind of recapitulation lesson, because it's gonna help us refresh some of the memories that we have from all of the concepts that we have studied so far, and it's gonna help you for the final. So I hope that you enjoy it as much as I am gonna be enjoying this lesson. Have a good day. Windows Server 2008 takes full advantage of the new Microsoft Management Console framework, that is the 3.0, which is an improved version of the MMC that has been used in past versions of Windows Server. Improvement to these include the action pane at the right side of the console. The action pane lists the available actions a user can perform based on the currently selected item in the console tree or result panels. The MMC provides a framework for tools referred to as snap-ins that you add to the console. Depending on how much you use the snapping console and your network needs, you can customize the MMC to improve and to provide a robust set of administration tools. Many of these snap-ins allows you to manage remote computers and the local computer in which they reside. To suit your particular needs and streamline maintenance tasks, you can set up a custom snapping console. For example, you can create a custom snapping console for the following reasons: for centralizing tools used on a regular basis, or to provide access to users that need to use a specific snapping to perform their jobs. You can create snapping consoles through the MMC 3.0, which you can start from the command line or the start search box on the start menu box. The initial MMC let you add snap into an empty console as necessary using the add remove snap in command on the file menu. You can then use the add or remove snap in windows to select and add snap ins. The window lists the available snap ins on the left pane. As we know, Server Manager Console is the most powerful console that Windows Server 2008 has to offer. It's a centralized location to find all of the tools for managing and administering your Windows Server 2008. With Server Manager, you can manage components like the roles, features, diagnostic, configuration, and storage. Let's talk first about the roles. The role section on the Server Manager provides a single source of management for your installed roles. All Snap-in consoles for currently installed roles are available in the Roles section. Along with access to Snap-in consoles, a general summary of the installed role is provided. Each role summary includes the status of all of the services and even viewer messages related to the role. If you click the System Services link under the role status provides you access to an expanded summary menu. This menu contains the sections like the events, the system services, the role services, the advanced tools, and the resources and support. Then we have the features section. Similar to the role section, this section provides you with a single location for managing the installed features that you have in your Windows Server 2008. All Snap-in consoles for currently installed features will be available in this area. The feature summary section details all the installed features and gives you access to the Add Features or Remove Features wizard. The next section that we have is the Diagnostic section, which provides you with tools for monitoring and troubleshooting Windows Server 2008. Between these tools, you're going to find the Event Viewer, the Reliability and Performance Monitor, and the Device Manager. Then we have the Configuration section. which provides you access to consoles that you use to configure background processes, such as scheduling tasks and managing system services. This section also lets you configure the Windows Firewall for advanced security and the Windows Management Instrumentation Control Console. And finally, we have the storage section, which lists the tools necessary for managing disk storage and system backup. Between these tools, you're going to find the Windows Server Backup and the Disk Management. Besides the graphical interface, Windows Server 2008 lets you manage Server Manager from the command line. Server Manager cmd.x provides a command line utility so that you can perform automated installation or remove roles, role services, and features. Keep in mind that this command line is available only in the full version of Windows Server 2008. OC Setup.x provides similar functionality on the server core systems. Windows Update is a suite of tools and services provided by Microsoft Windows for appliance updates to the system. Windows Update can be your best friend or can be your worst enemy. That depends if you read exactly what kind of updates you are installing in your computer before installing them. So that's why I don't really recommend the automatic download and installation of updates. I will recommend the option that you automatically download it, but then review what in the heck you are installing, and then you can decide if it's a good suite for your computer or not. Also, before you install any updates, it will be good if you create a shadow copy of your server and create a virtual machine with this shadow copy, and then apply these updates to the shadow copy to see what is going to be the reactions, the side effects, as I can say it like that this update is gonna do or apply to your Windows Server 2008. In that way, you're gonna be if the functionality is gonna be jeopardized or not. We're gonna be talking about two tools or two systems that we use in Windows Server 2008. The first one is the Windows Update Service, and the second one is the Windows Server Update Services 3.0. Let's talk first about Windows Update. Every Windows Server 2008 computer comes installed with the Windows Update by default. Windows Update is responsible for managing the download and installation process of updates from Microsoft. It requires access to the internet because it communicates with Microsoft Windows Update servers on a regular basis. You can locate the Windows Update in the control panel. You use the Windows Update to perform the following tasks: check for available updates, change settings concerning how Windows Update checks for available updates, view the history of updates applied to the system, restore and install hidden updates, and access the install updates to install an update. Windows Update displays a message when new updates are available. It also provides the most recent information, including the last check for updates, last installation of updates, and Windows Update settings you have set. You typically use Windows Update when you have a small number of servers or you want to manually manage the updates on your server. While it can be used in large organizations, doing so can be a time-consuming task and can consume excessive wide area network connection bandwidth, especially when the client and server system all attempt to access the Microsoft servers.